policy. And the good news is, though I can't tell you the next 8 years we'll agree on absolutely everything, I think we'll agree on most everything. And there's just kind of a natural alignment. I think what you guys are doing is all about creating opportunity and letting people achieve the American dream, if it's in home ownership on the residential side or on the commercial side to get a business started. And so it's an exciting profession to be a part of. You guys are important professionals in the success of the state of Florida and what we do. And with respect to the agenda, there are important issues that I think we're going to be able to tackle this year. The commercial sales tax, the tax on commercial leases, for example, is one of those areas that Florida is just killing other states in so many different areas. We're the lowest per capita in terms of taxes on Floridians in any other state in the country. We're one of only 15 states with a AAA credit rating. I mean, we're really doing things right. We're fiscally smart, and yet here's this anomaly out there that no other state, or almost no other state, I think, has. So if you're going to look at opening up a business in South Georgia or North Florida, or Flagler County versus Brunswick, right out of the gate, your bottom line takes a hit if you come to Florida. And so same is true for renewals. If you're looking at a long-term commercial 10-year lease and you've got to calculate what that means in terms of sales tax, you realize, gosh, that's extra jobs, extra people I could hire. And so it really is totally out of sync with everything that we in this legislature prioritize, and that is making sure we have strong economic growth, that we're creating opportunity for people to have brighter, better, more prosperous tomorrows than they have in the past, perhaps, and maintaining our quality of life. And so that's also an important thing that's not on your specific agenda, but whether it's clean beaches or good water or the amenities that we have here in Florida, maintaining those and making sure we don't move backwards in that regard is important. So we got the water bill that's coming up this year to make sure we protect our springs and so forth is important, because when everything else is equal and you're deciding as a business or as a person where to move, quality of life matters. Where is a nice place to live? And that's something that you all have to market everywhere you are, whether it's in Flagler County or in Volusia, or I know we got some people here, maybe in Jacksonville and Clay and St. Johns County. Those are all important issues as well. So we're looking at that kind of big picture, and that's why I think we'll always be really strongly in sync together. The other issues I know on your agenda, estoppel letters, homeowners associations and condos should not use that as a revenue source, and that's really what we're talking about here. I mean, there's a fair amount. I bought a condo here recently, and I think they charged me $100, but I guess on the seller side, you'll see it on the seller side, but charging $1,000 for something that you're probably tracking already is just not reasonable. And so I think that bill will have support as well. And then we talked about the Sadowski Fund, during the Amendment 1 debate, which a lot of us in this room probably voted for, that was approved pretty widely by the voters. One of the messaging points they used, I think, was a little bit off the mark, is that it was revenue neutral. The Amendment 1 for environmental purposes, and we're taking some of the money out of the dock stamps to devote to that, to the tune of billions and billions of dollars. And we can all say that's a good thing, but that money's now not there for things like affordable housing. And so something we've got to look at. I'm a Republican, I'm a conservative, but one of the things that's really deep on my heart is we've got to make sure we're having steps on the ladder for everybody, and especially those people that are struggling to make do. And so that's an area in a segment of our population that matters. I want to say the most to me, but it matters a lot to me. We have a safety net for people that are in abject poverty, but people that are and them. We've all kind of been in that place at one point or another in our lives. We've got to make sure that we're letting them advance and have an opportunity in life. And so affordable housing is important for that purpose, to give them a chance. Let's see. What am I missing?
No, you're doing very, very well. So to give you a pause for a second,
yeah.
I just wanted to acknowledge that we have, I assume from both associations, both past, current, and future leadership here. So what you're looking at is all the people that have brought the associations where they are to where they are today, but also we have the future of the associations here. So you're speaking to the right crowd to help us get your message out, and vice versa, so this way as well. And also, before we get to the end, I wanted everyone here to know how hard your staff worked on putting this together for us today so early in the legislative session. So we deeply appreciate the support of your staff and your group here, so thank you for that.
You bet, you
And then
bet.
If anybody has questions, speak to you
Yeah,
directly
sure.
would be great. Anybody have a question about the talk